Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into Sin's Workshop. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So today we're going to be reviewing the Verdant Cage. First of all, this was a really huge surprise to me. It was really interesting and I liked it more than I thought. Sorry, I have hiccups. You're going to have to bear with me. I tried to get rid of them for the last hour. Still there. But this was a book that would catch my eye, especially because it has pretty edges. You know, I'm very much a girl who shops by judging a book by the cover. I can't help it. That's just who I am. My rule for saving money is I will not buy the book unless it is pretty in some way. I had to make up that rule. Not that that's helping me much right now. But this is a book I might have picked up on my own, but the publisher was gracious enough to send me a copy. And now, you know what? I need to buy the book even though I read it because it has a sequel. And I'm fucking happy it has a sequel because when I read this book, I got to the end and I was like, what? I instantly went to Google. And I said, does this book have a sequel? Is this book going to get a sequel? Because Entangled Mayhem books, they don't do sequel arcs. They only do arcs for their first books. You know, other publishers will do arcs for their second book and then sometimes even the third book. Mayhem books doesn't really do that. Entangled, Retower, they only do arcs for their first book. So I'm kind of screwed because I need to see what's going to happen next, you know? And I guess it really is a good marketing scheme when you think about it. Because now I'm forced to buy this book so that I can buy book 2. I'm forced to buy book 2, right? It was really interesting. It reminded me a lot of M. Night Shyamalan's The Village and The Gracier, which highly underrated, underhyped book. I love The Gracier. If you haven't, highly recommend checking it out. But it reminded me of both of those elements. And you have these people, they're in you basically the village. Just think of the village, you know, that's kind of their setting for this. And there is a monster. Unlike in that movie, you know, where the monster was fake, the monster is real here. There is a monster that is killing people, but there's also some corruption in the community as well. What is this corruption, right? It does have, and of course, you know, there's arranged marriages, which is how it's similar to The Gracier. There's a lot of arranged marriages going on because for the benefit and future of, you know, the community, right? And everyone's kind of just in a subcat, like, these are the carpenters, these are the chemists, these are the apothecaries, these are the guardians, you know, everyone is in a category. And for women, once they marry into, you know, this is House Plumber. Once you marry into the family, for women specifically, you take on whatever house you're marrying into. And that's Rose here. She's marrying her... They weren't exactly childhood sweethearts. They both had feelings for each other. And then she's just paranoid after her father's death of having to be absolutely perfect, right? So she's like Miss Goody Two-Shoes. So when she's arranged a marriage to someone else, she just goes along with it like it's nothing, right? Hurts his feelings. So they go from childhood semi-sweethearts, friends, to kind of enemies, to allies, because now they are forced to marry each other, to lovers again. And I liked the development of their relationship, to be honest. I will say that there were times when Rose was very just kind of unlikable. She had a good reason to be unlikable. You know, her mother, on her wedding day, her mother is murdered. Her brother is framed for the murder and then sent up the wall, which is a death sentence, right? So she is determined to get out of the village and on the wall, fuck whatever monsters are out there and save her brother, you know, her twin brother. God, I hope he's alive. Another reason why I need book 2. Because it ends with her, spoiler, it ends with her getting on the wall and that's it. And then the ending, what they discover when they get up on the wall is just like, holy jaw-dropping fuck. it has a lot of rising tension to it. It is slow to build, I will say that. It is very slow to build, but it has a lot of rising tension, which is really, really well done, I think, because I was hooked. You know, in the beginning, I was just like kind of like iffy about it, and then you could tell that there was some unease. You know, the Guardians are hiding something. This family that she's married into, they are hiding something, and there are ghosts in the community. There is something wrong in the community. Lots of really good plot twists, I think. I liked the premise of it, and I liked the pacing. I liked the overall character development as well, because Rose does grow as a character, thank God, because she is rather unlikable in the beginning. And not really unlikable. She's just very uptight. She's very uptight. And considering, you know, everything that happens in, like, the second chapter, you know, mom's dead, brother's framed for murder, and now she's thrust into this family that doesn't really want her, honestly, except for the one boy she had feelings for when she was a kid. You know, their sexual tension was really like, ooh, like, I just want you guys to kiss already. That was me. I'm like, just fucking kiss. Just fucking admit you guys had feelings for each other when you were kids, and just fucking kiss and get over it. That was me when I was reading every single interaction with them, because you could tell that there was a lot of tension between them. And I like that when you can really read and feel the tension coming off the pages. I like that. So I liked the character development. I liked the character growth. I liked the plot twist. I thought it was a very interesting story. Slow build in the beginning, but at least it builds towards something. And it's only for like that first quarter of the book, because the whole 75% of the book is just like lots of yearning and pining and, you know, secrets and rebellions and political upheaval in the community and plot twist galore, and dark secrets, you know, community dark secrets. It's really well done how everything plays out and how it keeps you hooked. I was hooked. Clearly I was hooked, considering at the moment I finished the book, I went on Google and said, please let there be a sequel for this book, and yes, there is, and I'm like, yes! Whew! Crisis averted. Whew! Because it can't end that way, okay? It can't end that way. Absolutely the fuck not. No. But it really was a good book, and I really did enjoy it from beginning to end, honestly, even though it was slow in the beginning. You're getting a sense of the world, you're getting a sense of the community, you're getting a sense of the characters and their place in the community. So at least it leads to something. I like when it leads to something and isn't just slow just because it's slow. Like, it has to build to something. So, you know, really good book. Highly recommend it. Really excited for book 2 now, because I need it in my hands like yesterday. I really did. So, in any case, thank you all for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your book loving friends. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy reading!